Welcome to The Juice. Today we are talking about unique merch from artists and bands around the world.
Yeah, and stick to the end because we might have a little surprise merch.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you're a huge music nerd, just like me and Andy, remember to press that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel.
We'd really appreciate it.
Yes. Unique merch number 1.
LSD.
What? Okay, that started out in a rough way.
Well, it's a band, and
it's a band called.
yeah, and,
okay,
and it's actually pretty cute because they're called Love Sick Drug.
Love Sick Drug.
Yeah, and it's funny because they use like LSD and then it's Love Sick Drug. So
that's clever. That's very clever.
It's very clever, and
yeah,
you can see where your brain was heading.
Yeah.
Well, they made a merch they are calling it Love Juice.
That just sounds disturbing.
And I think we have some pictures.
Yes, we're gonna
screen.
Of course show
with some big red lips
happening.
And it's a chili sauce.
It's a chili sauce.
It's a chili
we have
sauce.
experience with chili sauce on this channel, and if you want to check out that episode, click the card.
And I just love the idea of
it
a
looks,
lovesick drug. That's
I really
sauce.
love
I
the idea with the mouth and the fangs. It's like a vampire mouth in some sort of. They kind of took the Guns N' Roses. Is it that the Guns N' Roses?
That's true.
Yeah, it's the Guns N' Roses idea,
and kind of look like
and
that.
kind of spiced it, spiced it up.
Wait, it's not Guns N' Roses.
No, it's the Rolling Stones.
It's Rolling Stones.
It's the Rolling Stones. That's true.
We're gonna cut that out.
They kind of took the Rolling Stones idea and kind of spiced it up with the mouth and the fangs and stuff.
Yeah, and I just thought it was such a cool idea for merch. I don't know if this kind of merch is popular in other parts of the world, but most merch these days are often, t-shirts and stuff.
And we have
nothing wrong with that.
And hats and whatever.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
So we really love the idea of this unique type of merchandise that is out there.
And they're called Lovesick Drug. Of course, they need a love juice.
Yes.
And I just love that they didn't take it in an alcoholic way. They just
they actually took another step in another direction in some sort of. But it's kind of worrisome that they might get plagiarized with that type of logo on the front of the.
I don't
on the
think
bottle
so.
here.
I think I don't think it's close enough. Like it looks like we can't say that every drawn red lip is a plagiarizing
Rolling Stones.
We just can't that would be too extreme. I think it would. I think they're.
But I
they're
really
safe.
love the idea. I learned spicing it get that spicing it up with the vampire things and everything.
It's just so cool. It's
because it's red too. It kind of like they took it down one step further and said, well, it kind of resembles blood in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
I just want to read something from the band.
Is it like an official statement from the band? Or?
Well, not official statement. I just want to talk about the band because Lovesick Drug is a rock supergroup out of DFW, Texas, and it features members of Junk, Callback, Dead Hawk, Waha, and more. And I just love it. It's a Texas band, and apparently it's members from other bands. And I do apologize, we don't know these guys, but I listened to some of the music, and it's pretty freaking cool. And I just love the whole idea, and it seems like they're a pretty stable band in Texas.
But then again, like watching this merch wants me, like it inspires me to check them out.
And look what they're playing: rock, metal, and punk for an in-your-face sound. And they are making chili in Texas.
That's an official quote.
I think
sound.
Everything just checks out. Like
perfect.
It's just perfect. So yeah.
And now their merch is going in your face. Unique merch number 2. We are diving into Metallica and a weird Monopoly game. They actually made several Monopoly games. This one I found contains some sort of weird figurines, like a coffin. We have a statue. We have a throne and a cross, and I think it's a toilet. I think it's a toilet.
I think it's a toilet with a guy with a knife coming out of it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. It's the Chainsaw Massacre coming out of the toilet for sure.
I think some of these figures are from some of their, it's references to their song or album covers.
Yeah, probably.
I do feel like that.
It's not the only Monopoly game they made. They made, I think, another one, or actual 2 other ones.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
But Metallica is, again, they're not really new to making unique merchandise, so they were kind of easy to grab a hold on to. But yeah, they made an actual Monopoly game.
That's super cool. It's a fun way of making merch. Probably not something like upcoming bands can just do.
Now it's Metallica for the whole family.
Yeah, they can do it.
So I wanna buy Send Anger for $100. I don't know how the game's played, but I really want to try it. I've actually considered buying it because of this.
Yeah, we actually don't play a lot of Monopoly in Denmark. I think it became a little bit more popular in general, but we had another game called Matador.
Yeah,
that is just literally the same. It's pretty much
it's
just
the good old Monopoly where you buy streets in Copenhagen.
Yeah, and it's made from the idea is an old TV show we had of Second World War, just before Second World War and after, an old TV show about that whole era in Denmark.
Yes. Yeah, let's move on to unique merch number 3.
I'm gonna keep going with the more, for us at least, unknown bands, and I would like to talk about Osrion.
Osrion.
And I think that's how you pronounce it.
It's not spelled with an Ö, is it? Osrion.
Osrion. No.
Kind of sound like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Osrion.
They made an album called Harbinger, and it's actually not the album art I want to talk about. It's what
Harbinger.
Harbinger. Harbinger.
Harbinger. Where are they from? Do you know?
Ooh, I did, but I can't remember. Why do you ask such silly questions?
I don't know. I was interested in the band, of course.
The reason I am in love with this, like I can't really show it better. I hope I can get some better pictures in a minute. Is because what comes with this thing. They are selling actual CDs and they are selling
physical
cassettes.
Cassette tapes.
They're selling cassettes.
They're good old cassette tapes.
When you buy a
They're
CD,
going retro.
Yeah, when you buy a CD or cassette, you are also getting a digital copy.
That's interesting.
That is amazing. I thought it was so
interesting.
Cool. They are selling a cassette with 63 minutes of music and a digital copy of the album. So you can both. So you don't even have to if you're buying a cassette, who in the hell know how to put that on a computer these days? Who has that kind of stuff laying around?
If you're born after 2000, you have no idea what a cassette tape is.
Or like a CD. Who burns a copy CD anymore? We use Spotify, but there are people who just they just want to have the music on their PC.
That's
an
interesting way of selling your album.
Yeah.
Actually.
So imagine you bought an LP just because you want to support, and then you can't really listen to the music other than your LP. So I just thought this was such a cool idea.
So it's is the code within the cassette tape or outside the cassette tape?
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a download code for some way, and then that's that code only works one time.
That is a very unique and interesting way of actually selling your album, especially in physical form. If you're a customer, you get the album twice.
You would, and you wouldn't have to copy or burn it to a CD or anything yourself. You're just getting a digital copy.
I freaking love it.
The novelty of it.
I freaking love the idea. I love the idea. Moving on to unique merch number 4. We are diving back into the metal genre with Motorhead. They made a whiskey, a single malt whiskey.
Of course they did.
Of course they did. Yes.
Of course Lemmy did that. He has to.
Yes, because we're looking back at Motorhead's history. Of course they made a whiskey.
I like
with their
cover stuff here.
Yeah, with the old cover design on it actually, and their logo sitting there. I'm loving the bottle as well. It kind of has this old retro-looking bottle of the whiskey that we all know and love from TV shows and movies and stuff. There are 70 centiliters in these bottles, I think. I don't know.
No, it's actually 50. It's half.
Is it half a liter?
It does say 70, but when you zoom in, that says 500.
Yes. I don't know how many percent we're talking here. 40% of alcohol within this bad boy.
It's pretty standard for a whiskey.
Yeah. I haven't tried it though, but I really wanna. I think I saw it on a shelf one day when I was having a vacation in Spain. That's far from here.
It is. That's
but I haven't seen the Motorhead whiskey here at home in Denmark. But I really want to try it. I really want to know what it tastes like. I still find it kind of cliche that of course a rock band would make some sort of alcohol. They're not the only ones who've done this, but having Motorhead, of course, making a whiskey, in my head, it kind of resembles the same way that Boris Yeltsin made a vodka.
Yeah.
Moving on to the last unique merch. It's the surprise merch that we picked out for today's video.
I have been looking forward to this one.
Yes,
and
it's actually from Mike Shinoda. This is very new. He came up with a digital crypto wallet, and he's storing it in this. Yeah. It kind of looks like a USB, but that's not the interesting thing. The very most interesting thing is what you store the USB in. He made some sort of spray can, canister, to put the USB in. So you're kind of hiding it in plain sight.
Yeah, and it's like a cryptocurrency wallet kind of thing.
So you're paying things with this USB.
That's nice. This is gonna be this much. Wait a minute, let me get my spray can.
Boop, boop. That works.
That works.
It contains, like, if you are in the trade market with cryptocurrencies, especially with Bitcoin, Dogecoin, or whatever llama coins there's out there. This is the USB for you. I'm not selling it, but I really love the design. He made the design himself. He drew everything himself.
I was just about to say, it looks like something he would draw on a Linkin Park album.
Like, he really put on his mark with this unique type of merchandise.
Definitely.
He
even made it on Twitch.
Yeah, he made it with his community on Twitch.
That's so cool. I mean, you can say what you want about the modern era and digital stuff. That's a problem, but being able to connect with your favorite artists like that's so cool.
Like being sitting on Twitch and being part of the process of your favorite artist making a very unique type of merchandise. If you throw in an idea into the chat, he might as well pick it up. That's insane to me.
Insane. Like, this is how insane it is. Brian May from Queen is streaming live on YouTube and making videos, and you can freaking write to me. If you told me that as a 10-year-old, I would have lost my mind. I can actually say stuff. Brian May from Queen. Like, I don't. Like, it's so amazing. I love that part of the era, and this is so cool that he did that with his chat.
We're even having the lead singer from The Darkness making reviews on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And he's brutally honest in some sort of way. Like, he's just sitting in some sort of hotel room or backstage, like turning on the camera, like, let's talk shit about this band. Click here to watch our review of Cold Rain's Cut Me. Remember, press subscribe. Bye.